Hello, everyone. Hello. I hope all is well on your end. It is definitely well on this end. And so I wanted to just come before you. I had a thought on my way home today, and I thought I'd just talk about it. So, is don't count yourself out. I was really just thinking about my years of service in government, and so it's been 14 years. 11 of those years were in local government, and recently, a couple years ago, I transitioned into state government. And is though there's similarities, there's definitely a difference with the transition. And in the beginning, initially, I started to count myself out. Um, I definitely, where I served in local government, I had my hands in a lot of things. However, that totally different from where I am. And so with that, I got discouraged. Honestly, I got really discouraged. I started just calling family members and friends and actually talking to God, like, God, what am I doing here? Like, why this just doesn't make sense. This just doesn't make sense. And though I've had experience with courts, it's definitely where I am now. There's a deeper knowledge and level with where I am and what's required of me. And so it was definitely a transition that that was difficult for me. And so I started counting myself out with saying, God, again, why am I here? What is my purpose? Like, trying to find another job. Like, okay, this is not what I signed up for. And I failed to realize that God is He's strategic. He has a plan and purpose for everything, for every door, every closed door, every open door that He has for us. There's a purpose. And I had to recently, I was just recalling a time where I was in that place, discouraged and like, oh my God, like, how I'm gonna do this. My expectations of myself wasn't where it needed to be, because I fed myself so many negative things of why am I here. Like, it was really telling myself like I wasn't deserving, or I wasn't worth it, or if I wasn't an asset to the agency, and I know that I am. And with that came me not having the ability to measure up and step up to what I was called to do. And it had me in a state of confusion of why, Lord, like, why? And so now that I look at where I am, I take it as a blessing, because there are so many aspects of, I'm in the judiciary. So there's so many things that I had no clue that comes in my view, and I'm now aware of, and I have played a part in. And it's just amazing to me. God is just so amazing to me. So I just wanted to come to you and say, even in your time of you don't know, even in your time of your questioning God, like, why? Like, God, and you're counting yourself out. Don't count yourself out. Know that God is strategically planning every step of your life. Maybe you're in a place where it's not so good right now. And know that behind the scenes, God is opening some doors. He's working things out, and it's going to work in your favor. I am a witness, and I just wanted to come and just share with you my testimony. Like, today, I was just so thankful for where I am now. I just, I've stepped up to the plate because my mindset shift. I had to have my perspective shift. All these things had to shift in order for me to see what was before me and the ridiculous favor that God has placed in my life. I've been able to step in rooms with individuals that I never knew that I would be in a room with. And I just wanted to come and encourage you and say to press through that circumstance, that situation that God may have you in. And what I mean by press, I mean get in His presence and pray, rest in Him, know that He has you, come with expectations of knowing that everything that you have a desire for, God is going to answer. Surrender Surrender your control. So many times we try to take control of our situation and it does nothing but mess the situation up. So surrender and stand in his word. Get in his word and know that God will do all that he said he's going to do. So I just want to leave you with that and say, do not count yourself out and press.